Contemplation of Phenomena, the Five Hindrances. And how, bhikkhus, does a bhikkhu dwell contemplating phenomena in phenomena? Here, bhikkhus, a bhikkhu dwells contemplating phenomena in terms of the five hindrances. And how, bhikkhus, does a bhikkhu dwell contemplating phenomena in terms of the five hindrances? Here, bhikkhus, a bhikkhu, when there's sensual desire in him, understands there's sensual desire in me. Or when there's no sensual desire in him, he understands there's no sensual desire in me. And he also understands how unarisen sensual desire arises, and how arisen sensual desire is abandoned, and how abandoned sensual desire does not arise again in the future. When there's ill will in him, a bhikkhu understands there's ill will in me. Or when there's no ill will in him, he understands there's no ill will in me. And he also understands how unarisen ill will arises, and how arisen ill will is abandoned, and how abandoned ill will does not arise again in the future. When there is dullness and drowsiness in him, a bhikkhu understands there is dullness and drowsiness in me. Or when there's no dullness and drowsiness in him, he understands there's no dullness and drowsiness in me. And he also understands how unarisen dullness and drowsiness arises, and how arisen dullness and drowsiness is abandoned, and how abandoned dullness and drowsiness does not arise again in the future. When there is restlessness and remorse in him, a bhikkhu understands there's restlessness and remorse in me. Or when there's no restlessness and remorse in him, he understands there's no restlessness and remorse in me. And he also understands how unarisen restlessness and remorse arises, and how arisen restlessness and remorse is abandoned, and how abandoned restlessness and remorse does not arise again in the future. When there is doubt in him, a bhikkhu understands there is doubt in me. Or when there's no doubt in him, he understands there's no doubt in me. And he also understands how unarisen doubt arises, and how arisen doubt is abandoned, and how abandoned doubt does not arise again in the future. In this way he dwells contemplating phenomena internally, or he dwells contemplating phenomena externally, or he dwells contemplating phenomena both internally and externally, or else he dwells contemplating in phenomena its nature of arising, or he dwells contemplating in phenomena its nature of vanishing, or he dwells contemplating in phenomena its nature of both arising and vanishing, or else mindfulness that they are phenomena is simply established in him to the extent necessary for bare knowledge and repeated mindfulness, and he dwells independent, not clinging to anything in the world. That is how, bhikkhus, a bhikkhu dwells contemplating phenomena in terms of the five hindrances.